today I will start topic transgenic animals. So first of all, I would like to introduce you with this topic. A transgenic animal is one that carries a foreign gene that has been deliberately inserted into its genome. So here, an foreign gene or a desired gene that you have isolated or you have separated is inserted into a particular animal, and the animal is called as transgenic animal because it is having a gene of different uh, animal. Transgenesis is the process by which mixing up of genes take place. It is a process by which mixing up of gene take place. Foreign genes are inserted into germ line of the animal. Here foreign genes are inserted into the germ line of the animal. And this is germ line, that is the actual gene sequencing of particular animal, and you incorporate another external gene into that segment, so it can be transmitted to the progeny. And when you incorporate external gene to the animal, this can be transported or transmitted in the progeny into next generation also. So transgenic technology has led to the development of fishes, livestock and other animals with altered genetic profiles which are useful to mankind. First transgenic animal was a super mouse. We discuss about supercomputer, we discuss about so many Superman and such type of thing, but this was super mouse created by Ralph Brinster in Pennsylvania and Richard Palmiter, University of Washington in 1982. It was created by inserting a human growth hormone gene in mouse genome. The offspring was much larger than the parent. As you can see the diagram here, offspring is on the right hand side. This is much larger. This is a offspring here, and this is a parent, and here you can compare the sizes of these two, and offspring is much larger than the parent. Mouse common target transgenic experiment. Mouse is a common where transgenic experiments are conducted. Other animals include pig, goat, cow, sheep, fish, etc. Production of transgenic animals, the methodology, how they can be conducted and how the production of transgenic animals is performed. In step 1, construction of a transgene took place. Construction of a transgene took place. Transgene made up of 3 parts. There are 3 parts in a transgene. First is promoter, second is gene to be expressed, and third is termination sequence. Promoter and gene that is to be expressed, and third part is termination sequence. Termination sequence. Second step is the introduction of foreign gene into the animal. Introduction of foreign gene into the animal. Here polynuclear microinjection method, pronuclear microinjection method, embryonic stem cell method. So first is microinjection method. Here a female animal is superovulated and eggs are collected. The eggs are fertilized in vitro. The transgene containing solution is injected into the male pronucleus using a micropipette. Eggs with the transgene are kept overnight in an incubator to develop a two-cell stage. Again revise this. A female animal is superovulated and eggs are collected. These eggs are fertilized in vitro. The transgene containing solution is injected into the male pronucleus using a micropipette. Eggs with the transgene are kept overnight in an incubator to develop a two-cell stage. That is, in next step, the eggs are then implanted into the uterus of a pseudo-pregnant female. What is pseudo-pregnant female? That is female which has been mated with a vasectomized male the previous night. Here the mating was made with the vasectomized male with the female in previous night, and in this stage this egg is implanted into the uterus of female. Embryonic stem cells are obtained from the inner cell mass of a blastocyst. Transgene is incorporated into the embryonic stem cells by again microinjection or by a retrovirus or by electroporation. There are again three methods for embryonic stem cell method: microinjection, by a retrovirus, or by electroporation. Transgenic stem cells are grown in vitro, or they are kept in a solution. Then they are inserted into a blastocyst and implanted into a host's uterus to grow normally. As I have told you about the procedure of this incorporation of egg into the female. Then blastocyst microinjection. This is blastocyst microinjection method shown by some is a imaging technique. Now third step is validation or screening of transgenic positives. Either the test is passed or failed. So this can be tested by transgenic progenesis are screened by PCR to examine the site of incorporation of the gene. It is also it is investigated by polymerase chain reaction to examine the site of incorporation of the gene. Some transgenes may not be expressed if integrated into a transcriptionally inactive site. Some transgenes may be expressed and some are unexpressed while we perform the PCR. Next is further animal breeding is done to obtain maximal expression. Actually, by PCR technique we can just check the whether the conducted experiment that is positive or negative, but by animal breeding it is confirmed because you find some changes in phenotype of particular animal. So heterozygous offsprings are mated to form homozygous strains. This is the technique of breeding. So here this is the diagrammatic presentation where DNA of embryonic stem cell is taken, selected for cell expressing desired gene, then inject transformed cell into inner cell mass. Then this is called as blastocyst. Then implant in uterus of any particular animal. Here pronuclei. We proceed with the second method, this will be pronuclei injected with desired gene, and again it is implanted into uterus, and finally when this animal is breeded for the next generation, they will show the phenotypic changes. What are the major problems for this technique? Multiple insertion, too much proteins, insertion into an essential gene, that is lethality may be produced, insertion into a gene leading to genes silencing, and insertion into a different area can affect the gene regulation. Insertion into a different area can affect the gene regulation. So when you are trying to insert in a particular area, but a different area is selected by genes itself, so they will show some different gene regulation. Some examples of transgenic animals, I will start from here. Transgenic fish, this is also called as superfish, increased growth and size, growth hormone gene inserted into fertilized egg. Transgenic salmon grows about 10 to 11 times faster than normal fish. Here the fish production is tremendous, and you can see the example shown here where parent fish is very small while the offspring fish is just double, or you can say it is 4 times, because it is larger in length as well as in diameter also, so it is much wider and taller than the parent. Next is glowfish, and freshwater zebrafish, that is Janio rario, produced by integrating a fluorescent protein gene from jellyfish into embryo of fish. Transgenic mouse. In the brain of Alzheimer's patient, dead nerve cells are entangled into a protein called amyloid. Mouse made by introducing amyloid precursor gene into fertilized egg of mice. Next is oncomouse, mouse model to study cancers, made by inserting activated oncogenes. Again, smart mouse, biological model engineered to overexpress NR2B receptor in the synaptic pathway. This makes the mice learn faster like juveniles throughout their lives. So these mice are smarter, and they can learn faster. They can repeat what you make them understand. Next is transgenic pig, enviropig. Pigs have trouble fully digesting a compound known as phytate, found in many cereal grains used to feed them. Transgenic pigs are created by introducing phytase gene of E. coli. Phytase enzyme is thus produced in the salivary glands of pig. It degrades indigestible phytate with the release of phosphate that is readily digested by pigs. So this is a enviroprotective enviro pig can be prepared, so you are making them able to digest something that they were unable to digest in parent. Pigs with human genes, in order to decrease the chances of organ rejection by human body. So this is a very good example to create some organ transplantation regimen. Transgenic livestock, bioreactors whose cell have been engineered to synthesize marketable proteins, more economical than producing desired protein in cell. Transgenic cattle, and transgenic sheep can be produced by this method. Transgenic goats that could express tissue plasminogen activator, antithrombin 3, spider silk, etc. in milk. Next is transgenic rabbit, Alba, the enhanced green fluorescent protein bunny. This is green, you can say fluorescent rabbit that can be produced by creating a 2000 as a transgenic artwork. Transgenic monkey, Andy was the first transgenic monkey born in 2000. Andy proves that transgenic primates can be created and can express a foreign gene delivered into their genome. Now, importance of transgenic animals. In medical importance, disease model, bioreactors of pharmaceuticals, xenotransplantation. Agricultural importance are disease resistant animals. Here we can produce some disease resistant animals for improving quality and quantity of milk, meat, eggs and wool production. Industrial importance, toxicity sensitive transgenic animals to test chemicals. Spider silk in milk of goat. There are some issues which are related to transgenic technology. Blurring the lineage between species by creating transgenic combinations. There may be health risk associated with transgenics. There may be long-term effects on the environment when transgenic animals are released into the field. Various bioethics ethicists argue that it is wrong to create animals that would suffer as a result of genetic alteration. What are the recent trends? Transgenic goats engineered to produce human breast milk. In University of California, scientists created the transgenic goats by transferring human gene for breast milk enzymes and protein into goat embryos. Produces 60% of lysozyme and lactoferrin found in human mother's milk. For babies of mothers who are not present or can't nurse them, milk from these transgenic goats could provide them the next best alternative. Bioluminescent transgenic mouse models for study mammary gland tumor development. These are the some bioluminescent transgenic models which can be uh, used for such type of studies. And now we can conclude the transgenic technology is a field that is under constant evolution. Many transgenic animals have been successfully created for a variety of purposes, and the prospects are enormous. It holds great potential in many fields, including agriculture, medicine, and industry. With proper research and careful use, the transgenic animals can go a long way in solving several problems for which science doesn't have solution till date. But if this transgenic technology is incorporated into our uh, studies, how they can be used in pharma uh, sector for pharmaceutical research. Being a pharmacology students, you can use such type of things in various models. You can purchase or you can collect some animals from sources like CDRI, like CMAP or other institutes where breeding is done and they produce transgenic animals. So you can collect transgenic animals of your desired model, for your desired model that you conduct experiment in your project work. So you will get uh, genetically created, you can say, the animal model, and you can treat them by using your way, your studies, your method. So this will be a noble work